Why? Your arms up to the sky. Your big why? Because it's Yay Day! Yay! Yay! Put your arms up and make your great big why. Why not? It's good for you too. It is. It's good for you. It's good for you. Oh, hello there. Hi. I'm here. I showed up despite difficulties. I'm here. And it might be the last Friday that we do this because I'm probably going to have to be working on future Fridays. But before all that happens, let me just flip this so that I can say, hey, Jamie. Oops, let me bring you on up. There it is. Woo! Hi.
Hello. A little late. About 2 minutes late. 2 minutes late.
Yay Day. Here we are.
Here we are. It's Friday night, and we're having fun. The last Friday of February as we march into the next month. March right in.
Yes, I got to say to my client yesterday, I'll see you next month.
Oh, yes. I love that. Or it's like the people that say on December 31st, I'll see you next year.
I love that one too. So I'm wearing my unicorn and rainbows onesie. That's right.
Wow.
There's no flap back here though, so it's not one of those onesies. It's the onesie without the convenience.
Yes, the onesie that if you have the bathroom, the whole thing's got to come off, basically.
Yeah, which isn't so bad in Sacramento, but in New York, on Long Island, and some other frigid places, I have one with the flap. It's a fuzzy, warm one. Yes, there was actually snow on my windshield as I waited to get on the highway yesterday evening. Snow in Sacramento. Yes.
Wow, really?
Happens every once in a while. It was crazy. I was like, is this hail? It's not hard. That's a big snow. Those are snowflakes. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I didn't think it snowed in California that much. Wow, that's crazy.
Well, it depends on where you are in California. I mean, there's a lot of snow in the mountains right now, but
that's true.
It doesn't usually snow here in the valley. Nope, not down by the river. So that was exciting.
So we got some people in the comments already. We got Anger Jahinger, I think I pronounced it right. I'm listening from Pakistan. Hello, all the way from Pakistan.
Welcome.
Oh, look at that. We got the comments on the screen now. I love this.
Yay.
And Joe says Minnesota. Nice. So I think he's in Minnesota. So I'm right by you, Joe. I'm in Illinois. So I'm close to you up there. I mean, though you guys got some snow up in Minnesota, that's for sure.
Somebody used to always write Minnesota, right? I don't remember who that was, but she was like, I'm joining from Minnesota.
I always say in Illinois we got three seasons. We got spring, we got winter, and we got construction. Okay, that's our seasons in Illinois.
Well, there's a reason they call Chicago the Windy City. Brr.
Yeah, that's true. You are right about that. So, how was your week this week, Wendy? Anything new and exciting? I see your sessions. You've been churning them out and everything. I love it. All these little mini sessions you're doing. It's amazing. You're putting in so much work and really just helping people out with the happier, healthier human stuff and the taming your tension and all this and the toolbox. And you're on a mission. You're doing so much to help people.
Yeah, I would be doing much more if I had a little more firm of a floor from which to operate. But I do what I can. And part of why I do those daily videos is to keep me going.
Right.
I committed to doing them every day, and I'm doing them every day, come what may. So that's exciting, and I'm glad you're excited for everything. I showed up today. That was a big win for the week.
Yeah, you showed up and you keep it going, and it's just with everything you got going on during the week and whatnot, and then to do this to cap off the week. I mean, you're busy, and Yeah, I just love what you're doing. Like I said, keep doing what you're doing. I really feel like it's the more and more people see it, the more and more it's going to impact people, and hopefully they can all get on board and they can all jump in the toolbox. Everybody can be in the toolbox.
Yay! Yay! The community. Just jump on a call with me, people. Talk to me.
Yes,
That's where it starts. Have a conversation.
right.
But yes, there's. I don't know if we're going to be able to continue this on Fridays or not. Like I was saying before you hopped on, I might have to be working, so that's kind of an up in the air thing. We'll play it by ear, and
Okay.
we will see what happens.
Well, it's not a yay day unless you do it. So like if you're not gonna do it and we're gonna rest it in its peace for a little bit, maybe do it once in a while, then it's your thing. I can't continue doing yay day
Yeah.
without you. And it's your thing, and this is your coin term that you're doing on LinkedIn, so nobody can take it. So that's your
everybody,
thing. That's
everybody
your
should have
thing.
a yay day every day, but we'll see what happens. Um, and I don't know what happens, but so what's been happening? You've got some new clients. I saw you highlighting some folks this week. That's exciting.
Yeah,
Little
actually,
highlights out there.
yeah, I just made a post actually. This was a cool, really cool week actually. I was able to, three people that I've worked with in the past, all told me that they found jobs this week, which was awesome. Like three people, like that's a good amount of people for a week. So like, and they all, messaged me saying thank you for this, and I start this date, and it's just like, um, I'm going to sleep good tonight knowing three more people took down their green banners and are starting their new job. So, yeah, it was a good, successful week on that front. I helped a few clients this week and made some spotlight posts for some good people. And yeah, just like I said, just enjoying as much as I can to help people out with whatever they need, their resumes, their interviews, their LinkedIn profiles. We just got to keep trying to help people get into jobs because there's just so many layoffs happening, and it doesn't seem like it's ending anytime soon. So the better we can help people, the better it's going to be on everybody's end. So yeah, that was exciting for me. It was great, and wow, we got a lot of people coming in here. This is
Here's a
great.
shout out from someone you shout out. And I have a coffee in the morning with Omar. Hello. And hi, Sandra. And thank you, Joe, and everyone joining India, Pakistan. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Hey,
Yes.
hey.
Did you say you
Sandra
have a
today.
did you say you have a coffee with Omar?
Yes, tomorrow morning.
Oh, Omar is a great guy. Omar's awesome. Hello, Omar. Yes, Omar is somebody I worked with, and Omar he's a game show host, which is super
Woo!
cool. It's something something I love doing that kind of stuff. And Omar, he does it on YouTube. It's called Zoom Party, and it's a parody of like Zoom parody, but like Jeopardy, but Zoom Party. And yeah, he makes all the questions himself. He puts the Jeopardy board together, and he hosts the
Cool.
whole show, and he's doing some new Jeopardy events, Zoom Party events soon, and he's doing a couples edition soon. And spoiler alert, we will be me and my girlfriend will be one of the couples on one of his shows, so that's going to be exciting. So that's gonna be fun. I can't wait for that.
Oh, I don't want to miss that one. That's definitely going to be exciting. Yeah, I saw that on his profile banner, and I'm like, "Ooh, what's that about?" And now I know what it's about, and now I'm even more interested. Thank you,
Yes.
Jamie.
As long as Omar doesn't disqualify me for not using the answers in a question by saying what is this, what is that, like it is in Jeopardy. You got to say what is this or whatever. So yes, Omar did a kids taping last week, which was really cool. His first kids episode with kids questions, so that was really cool too. So Sandra's here. Hello, Sandra.
Yes.
Yes.
Exciting.
Sandra's all the way in Mexico, right? If I remember correctly, she's in Mexico, I think. I could be wrong. Pretty sure.
Yes, he's in Mexico. Sorry, I got distracted by LinkedIn.
You got distracted by LinkedIn? Wow. What do
I
you
know,
say
even
about
though
that?
none of us feel like we're having any impressions at all, some of us still see a few posts here and there.
Some of us do. I know Nora was saying that that she's getting frustrated because every 4 posts that she sees an advertisement pops up. And I have seen that a lot too. Like I'm seeing a lot more advertisements for corporations on LinkedIn than I've ever seen in the past. It's like every 4 posts there's an ad. It's interesting. I don't know if they're just pushing advertisements more or whatnot.
Changing. I finally had to uninstall LinkedIn from my phone and reinstall it, and it seems to be letting me tag. And I don't know, I couldn't use the at function to tag people. I couldn't reply in the comment thread. And so when you can't reply to the comment that someone made, you just have to reply to the general comments, but you can't tag them so they don't know that's for the anyhow. And I couldn't interact with live presentations at all on my phone. And I'm primarily a mobile user. I'm like, what's the point? So I didn't do much on LinkedIn this week because, it was dysfunctional. It seems to be a little better since I uninstalled it and reinstalled it, but man, it's frustrating. And then I guess because I've been going live every morning, my impressions and engagement has tanked, but also I haven't been doing as many other things as I used to do because I'm busy scrambling. So, it's a mix of them doing things and just, everything's always changing everywhere anyhow. So I think I might start pushing the morning Taming Your Tension Today episodes out as videos instead of doing them live. I think I'll still do them live to YouTube and the other channels, but I'll have to take that extra step and just post the video recording to LinkedIn and see if that brings it up a little bit, do a little testing. Start that next week and we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I just think just keep doing what you're doing, honestly. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, we can sit here and talk about algorithms all day long, but in the end, like we're here because we enjoy to be on here and connect with people. Some of us enjoy to make content, and if we're reaching out and touching one person versus 1,000 people, as long as we're making an impact, like that's what I think is most important. I mean, we can't control the things LinkedIn's doing. I mean, they're going to continue to do things to frustrate everybody, right?
Sandra just nailed it. Weird shit happening.
Fair enough.
Bing. Thankfully, it's
fair enough. Weird shit happening. This has now turned into the art. Yes.
Forehead cam. Weird shit happening. Forehead cam.
oh, forehead cam. Okay, there we go. Oh, look at that! Look at that line on my head. That line from my hat. There it is. So, yes, weird shit is happening. You're right. Absolutely right, Sandra. And Omar says he's going to be on Donald Cohen's show in March. That's exciting. That's cool. Look at you, Omar. Look at you getting out there, Omar. Having a chat with Wendy tomorrow. Getting on Donald Cohen's show. I love it. I love that you're getting out there. That's awesome. So I'll be on Donald Cohen's show next week on Wednesday, I believe. Wednesday or Thursday. I have to double check. So that'll be fun.
I'll be sure to check that out.
Yep.
One of the things that I enjoy following on LinkedIn is a couple of my friends do 365 things. We know about Freeman Beals because you were on his, but here is Lydia's 365 days of awe. And I'm really in awe of this one from yesterday. This was the tallest tree in all of Wales was felled after a storm. And then the artist, Simon O'Rourke, did this gorgeous artwork of the hand reaching skyward with that. Isn't that awesome?
That's really cool. Wow. Where's that at again? Did you say where it's located?
Wales.
Oh, Wales. Okay. Gotcha. Wales. Wow.
Yes. But you can just click 365 Days of Awe, or usually find, them in my feed activity or go to her feed and check them out. They're always really beautiful. And Aubrey Baptista does 365 Creativity. That's another 365 one to check out. And there's just so much incredible stuff on LinkedIn happening all the time, in addition to Taming Your Tension Today, every day.
Yes. I think you should pull up Taming Your Tension on LinkedIn right now and show everybody what the page looks like and everything. Because I know you've been talking about it, and I know you got the company page, so I would love to see it and show everybody what.
Right. I forgot that I made the company page too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's so many layers that we have to learn about to, like tweaking the profile. And I think Gretchen Skalka talked about that on Trevor's 344 show. And let's see here. I'm going to share my screen again. And, there's a lot of people that have great tips for helping with that. But it's an ever learning. Oh, look, there we are. Is that us on us? What was I doing? Here's the Taming Your Tension Today show. It's just short sessions with little tips. Here I am rubbing my palms together to warm them up, create some energy. Go ahead and try it now. It's very exciting. And then later I do the yay with the arms up skyward and reaching. It's good to yay every day. So that is something that you can find easily on YouTube. You can get all of them at, guess what? youtube.com/@tamingyourtension. Where is my all and my everything is at Taming Your Tension, right? So you can also find them in the podcast part of the Taming Your Tension Community Collective, T3 Community Collective. Look at you, Jamie. You just got us sent over here to the tour.
Yes.
Screen sharing. Here I've been adding all of the episodes now linked to the YouTube. This is open to the public area. Not everything you see over here is open to the public because this is my master access thing. But as you can see, we've got a lot going on. We've got a quick start challenge, all of these podcast episodes where you'll be able to go to just listen on Anchor FM/station or watch the YouTube video here. And then there's tons of blog posts. The Wise with Wendy. This is also open to the public here. So you can peruse that. Anybody can peruse that without even signing up with their email. Very exciting stuff. There's a whole bunch of tension taming tips. This is also free. Everything in this get going area is open to the public as I'm building out the rest of the hub and the courses and the resource section and collecting some experts to be part of the collective. Like maybe Sandra will be one of those people, or maybe Daniel will be one of those people, or maybe any number of people that you know from LinkedIn will be part of the collective, offering different things for like men's health, women's health, parenting, this, that, the other, different aspects of taming your tension that I'm certainly not an expert in. Anyhow, there's all these free, fabulous things that you can use right now for taming your tension anytime. All you have to do is go to t3.tamingyourtension.com. Look at this.
Say that one more time for everyone to hear you again.
t3.tamingyourtension.com, or how about just tamingyourtension.com?
There you go. You heard it first. Tamingyourtension.com. Check it out. Check out all the free stuff that Wendy's got going on. She's doing a lot of great things. We all need energy right now. It's the beginning of the year. We need energy all the time, but she's going to help you get that energy back, keep you refreshed, keep you going every day, help you not so you don't hit a wall during the day, so you're ready to rock and roll and you can give your best every day. So make sure you check out all the stuff she's got going on, because she's consistently adding things to her toolbox, and the access to all her paid stuff is actually really good priced right now. What do you have going on right now still, Wendy? What's the price you have?
All kinds of specials. You can check it out right here.
There it is, the QR code.
Yes. The Get Going special, those go to the links. And again, you can just message me, or you can book a call at calendly.com/tamingyourtension, or you can go to linktree/tamingyourtension.
There you go. Taming your tension everywhere.
I need guess where it's at /tamingyourtension.
Omar says, Jamie, are you playing video games or is that a golf show in the background? You're right. You can see my TV's on. That's right. I'm actually, there's golf in the background, which means I'm really not watching anything in particular, because if golf's on, I'm not really watching anything. So, but I will, but when I'm done, I might just jump on a quick video game, for about a half hour. So, I got a little bit of everything in here. So thanks, Omar, for pointing that out. You can see the TV back there. Sandra says she's trying to connect, but Sandra, are you trying to connect to the show? Or are you trying to connect to the website, to the Taming Your Attention website?
Probably the Taming Your Attention. It can be a little slow sometimes. I'm sure that the hordes of all, how many people? 11. Wow, we've got 11 people in the house. Hooray! Hi, everybody.
Hey, if anybody wants to join, you're more than welcome to. Wendy can put the link in here. Omar, if you want to come on and say hi before your coffee tomorrow with Wendy, you're more than welcome to. Sandra, if you want to come on and say hello from Mexico, come on in here. Joe from Minnesota, if you want to come on here, please come on here. Please, we would love to see more people on here and say hi. Enger from Pakistan, if you want to come in and say hi, come on in and give us some internet.
She's trying to get in, but she's encountering difficulties, I guess.
I wonder what the difficulty is, huh?
She'll be in sometime soon. Yes.
Yes.
Dida.
So are you working tomorrow?
I'm working on all sorts of things tomorrow. I keep my phone on. And you can help with that by supporting this stream.
Please do. Yes. Oh, Sandra says her computer is ducked, which we know what she really wanted to say, but she said it's ducked.
Well, mine is so far. I'm really surprised that I was able to share screen and not crash my computer. I closed a bunch of things, but it's always a risk, as we discovered that one special day. But hey, guess what we haven't been doing lately? And I have my housemate was in briefly. She's gone for another 30 days, but she dropped off some of that fabulous yogi tea for me. And I got a perfect tea tag today that says, your breath fills you with energy anywhere and anytime you need it. And isn't that what I talk about every day on Taming Your Attention Today? I was like, could this tea tag be any more perfect for yay day?
Maybe Yogi T is secretly watching your streams, and they're getting your advice. They're using on their tea tags. They better be paying. They better be paying you for some of these things. They better be giving you whatever it's called.
I think it took a little
royalties.
longer to produce these, though. But I have this ancient Coffee Messiah Seattle mug that I use. I got it when I was had an internship doing lighting and technical production on the boards back in the 90s, 1990, I think. It was a little cafe, wonderful little trans barista. I had so much fun there. But that reminds me that Julie McVeigh posted about how she and her daughter are starting a cafe in Seattle.
Yep.
So that's another exciting thing that was on LinkedIn this week that I remember that you can find on my feed or her feed or other people's, and support that if you know folks that have whatever ways to help a small business, a woman-owned business, a cafe startup or whatever, then reach out and help her. But that's going to be super exciting. I definitely will go up to Seattle and visit them when that gets going, and visit some other people up there in Washington too. There's a lot.
Yes.
I'll have to do a West Coast tour up and down before I start my global LinkedIn connection tour.
Hey, that's awesome. It's always fun to meet connections in real life. And speaking of that, actually, you reminded me, tomorrow, I planned, it was a group of us, but I got helped to plan, and we're doing 9 of us are meeting tomorrow night at Miller's Ale House, which is a restaurant nearby. Yeah, they're out everywhere, I know. But yeah, 9 of us are meeting tomorrow in real life, LinkedIn connections. I've only met 2 of the people in person, so it's going to be a great time. There's 9 of us going. We're going to have some great conversation, and it's going to be a fun in real life LinkedIn meetup. So
I
I'm
can't wait to
excited for
see
this.
photos from that. That's going to be super exciting.
Yes, it's fun. We just announced it. I put the post up on Tuesday, and we already had 5 of us. And I said, if anybody's in the area, come by. And 4 other people wanted to join us. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. There'll be some good food there. Maybe some drinks. I'm talking about water, not alcohol, water. And we will have a good time. And everybody's gonna have fun, so it should be a lot of fun. I'm gonna take a good picture of everybody, and I'll make a fun post about it on Sunday, sharing all of us together. So yes, Joe says
Fun.
awesome. Hey Joe,
It's
if
the
you can,
party hats.
yes, for your party
Fun.
hat. Hey Joe, if you want to come down from Minnesota, you're more than welcome to join us. All right, please. Oh, Joe says, how about a golf outing? Well, that'd be fun. I'm not very good at golf, but I would do a top golf outing. That would be a lot of fun. I like top golf. That's always a good time. So, Joe, are you a pretty good golf player? I'm curious. You're saying a golf outing? I imagine you're probably pretty good on the links. That's my guess. But Wendy, how about you? Have you ever played golf before?
My first speeding ticket, I was late for tea time.
And that was that.
And then once we were driving down to the LPGA tour, I know, I was like LGBT. No. the LPGA.
That's a different tour.
down by like Kings Island, down around Cincinnati, Ohio, from Dayton, and it's on this country road, and this yellow jacket came in and hit me, and I ended up doing this like 360 and was backed into the ditch on the other side of the road, and we were fine, and I was able to pull out, and thankfully, but that was very scary.
Yeah,
very scary, near disastrous experience. But then we went and watched the golf and had a grand time. Young and resilient.
there you go. That's awesome. That is awesome.
That hurt a lot. Just driving the car, and that's part of why I always wear protective gear when riding my motorcycle, because those things hurt when they hit you at high speeds.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. I didn't even realize you have a motorcycle. That's right?
Yeah. For now, I might have to sell it ASAPly. It's in the garage. It's been in.
What kind of motorcycle? What brand? What is it?
It's just a little 600 Honda Shadow.
Nice. Honda makes some good bikes. I mean, they're reliable. That's awesome.
Yes, very reliable. It was designed to look like a Harley, but not sound like a Harley.
Right, of course.
Just a little one, and I can feel the highway, but it's enough to get on the highway. I look forward to getting a more kind of adventure. Looking at a Triumph Tiger or a BMW, maybe FS or GS, something that's good on the highway, but also good on the fire roads. A little bit of off-road, not too wild off-road, but do a little bit of adventure touring.
Yeah.
In my 55 to 65 decade, that's what's coming up in Wendy's world soon. As soon as I get out of this ditch I'm in right now, and yes, that'll be fun. That'll be fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. Wow,
I miss riding. It's a wonderful release. Once I did like 8 counties. I go out and through the mountains and around Lake Tahoe, and then up and back down through, like the Yuba area, and then up Marysville, up towards the dump and other rice paddies and whatever. And I had to stop because I went through this bug field, and I pulled over and took a picture, and it's just like splatter. I had to stop at a gas station and clean off my helmet because it was just like splatter.
Oh, jeez.
It's like the Nickelodeon green slime, as if someone had just like.
Yeah. I remember, the Nickelodeon green slime. Wow, reminds me of back in the day we used to watch Double Dare, on Nickelodeon, right? Where there was always sliding through the obstacle courses and everything, and that was some good times. So, yeah, but I'm not a big motorcycle. I mean, I've never ridden a motorcycle before, but I've always looked at getting one of those three-wheeler slingshots, they're called, or whatever, and I don't know, they're not too crazy expensive, I guess, but like I've always looked at just getting one and just cruising around in the summertime, just having it as a fun vehicle. And I use a Honda too. I have a Honda Accord, which is very reliable, 2018. So that would be my daily driver. My slingshot would be for the 2 months of summer that we get here in Illinois, and then it goes sits in the garage for 10 months. So yes.
My cousin and her husband have a great shop there in the Chicago area called Iron Phoenix Cycles.
Oh, in Illinois? In Illinois?
Yep, the Chicago area.
I'm gonna look that up. Iron Phoenix Cycles. Okay, I'm gonna look that up, and I might have to I might have to. Who is it? Who is this related to you? Who is this?
It's my cousin and her husband.
Okay, I might have to swing by and say. I might have to swing by and say hi and stand outside with a Taming Tension toolbox sign outside.
Let's see. It's coming up. Nope, that's not it.
Iron Phoenix Cycles. Okay, that's cool. I'll have to check that out. I'm sure that's a pretty cool shop. Joe says he doesn't get to go out, or he doesn't. Not really, but I enjoy getting out. Okay, awesome. Joe, what do you like to do besides golf, Joe? Let me know. What are some of your hobbies? What's everybody's hobbies? What do you guys like to do when you're not working or you're not on? Let me ask you this. What do you like to do when you're not on LinkedIn? That's a good question.
Play with my dog. Duh. Max,
I know
what
that.
are you doing?
Where is
Come
he?
here.
Yeah, where's your dog at? Get your dog on the screen. Where's your dog at?
Share first. Here we go. Here they are on Instagram, Iron Phoenix. Oh. Look, they're followed by Taming Your Attention.
How about that? Wow.
Yeah, so all kinds of work on cycles and good people. I think he's doing some cycles and ministry, something, get meet up or whatever. It looks like there's some good eating going on there too, huh?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes, wonderful. Of course, I'm looking for pictures of them, and there's the cat, but I don't know where Julie and JR are. Maybe that's them.
Yeah, great picture. Wow, cool vehicles. That's awesome.
There we go.
Well, I'll have to look them up. Yes, I will look them up and see how far they are from where I'm located. Maybe it's swing on by. It's kind of cool. I will be in. We got someone. We got Tamara in here. Is it Tamara or Tamara? Tamara, I'm thinking it is, right? I hope I'm not butchering that. She says, "Hi, Jamie and Wendy. Hello."
There's her name.
Yes, I think it's Tamara. I would imagine. Joe says he likes to do metal detecting. Rock, I think he spelled it rock holding or something like that, rock hounding and bowling and music. Nice. Love it. Metal detecting. Okay. What is the craziest thing you've ever found metal detecting, Joe? I'm curious. Have you ever found like some really cool treasure, some really cool, something that's worth some money? I'm just curious because I hear some stories about metal detecting and people finding some really cool stuff. Yeah. So
old Civil War shit or rings or, coins, or depends on where it is, right? Because used to see the old men on the beach in Sarasota or the either coast of Florida all the time.
Yeah. And bowling, I don't remember the last time I actually went bowling, but I like to bowl. Bowling's fun. Tamara says she loves drawing and painting. That's awesome.
Joe's in the greater Milwaukee area. You might have seen some of my friend Jeremy Novi's artwork around, the giant koi fish that get painted on the sidewalk or here or there, or the Pabst Blue Ribbon place. I think he did some painting there. There's a wonderful street artist named Jeremy Novi. I should pull up his Instagram too. That's
cool. Tamara, what do you like to draw and paint? Anything in particular? Is there any like certain types of paintings you like to make? Like, I know our friend David Ketchen, right? He likes to make portraits and things like that, and he's really good at drawing people and stuff like that. We've seen a lot of his stuff. I'm curious, what do you like to draw and paint? I want to say Tamara too. I remember her. I swear at one point she was talking about making children's books or something like that. I could be wrong. I swear I remember her talking about that she makes children's books, but could be wrong about that. But I remember certain things about people, I feel like. So she likes
Painting flowers.
yes, painting flowers. Love it.
Here's
I like
Jeremy's artwork. Some of you in various cities may have seen the koi around or various other things.
That's cool.
Stuff.
Wow.
Posts a lot about other artists as well. People get his koi tattooed. I have a little koi pin on my REI vest. Spreading the love all around.
That's cool.
Who are some other artists that we know? Cartoons. I want to see some. Oh, she's a children's book author. There you go, Jamie. You do remember things, don't you?
I do remember things. See, I don't think we've ever, Tamara, I don't think we've ever had a coffee chat before. We really haven't talked too much on LinkedIn, but I do remember you when I first met you. You had mentioned to me that you were a children's book author or you wrote children's books. So see, I always remember these things. You'll have to reach out. We'll have to have a coffee chat one of these days. Tamara says she follows Chris Hart, who is a cartoonist. That's cool. I'll have to look him up. Chris Hart, cartoonist. Nice.
Me too.
So McDonald's is doing McDonald's right now. Speaking of cartoon books, McDonald's is doing their Happy Meals right now. They're giving away these mini children's books for kids. There's 5 books total, and some of the books are from our childhood. One of the books is one of my favorites, actually. It's If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. That's it's a classic book, right? It's the one where it says if you give a mouse a cookie, he'll do this, or if you give him out, like, it's one of those classic books. And then there's a few other books that are classic too. I forgot. There's ones like Pete the Cat, which is like I think a newer book, but my daughter really loves Pete the Cat books. I don't know, she's an obsession with Pete the Cat. And then there's a couple other books too as well. So that's pretty cool. Speaking of books and children's books, so
yes,
Naya's Goal says hi. Hello, Nayas. Where are you?
David Ketchen's art.
Oh,
we mentioned him. Here is the David Ketchen YouTube at David Ketchen. You can go and be catching up with David.
Yes.
Beautiful stuff, as you can see.
Love that. Tamara says her children's book is called Susie, Are You Smart? Very cool.
Awesome.
Which is not published yet. You heard it first time here, everybody. It's not published yet. Coming soon. Susie, Are You Smart? I hope she is smart. I'm pretty sure she's probably going to be pretty smart. That's my guess. But
my middle name's Sue, and I can be pretty smart too.
My middle name, actually, I don't know if I mentioned this before. My middle name is Fox, actually. So it's like Jamie Foxx, the actor, actually, to be honest with you. I use my middle name for other social media platforms, but Edwards is my last name. Fox is my middle name. So,
Foxy.
Yes, Foxy. My mom used to have her license plate say, I am Fox E, the letter E. And I'm like, really, Mom? Like, oh, geez. I thought it was cute, though. Whatever. Moms are moms. That was fun. So, good times.
So you could be J Foxy.
I could, sure. Jamie Foxy. Tamara says her book is aimed for 3 to 5 year olds. Well, let me know when it gets published. My daughter will be 3 in June. I will. I'd love to take a look at it and check it out. That'd be awesome. Love to hear it. Oh, the wonderful things everybody can do. Isn't that like Dr. Seuss? Oh, the wonderful things you can do. And speaking of
the places you'll go.
Yes. And speaking of oh, yes, it is. Speaking of Dr. Seuss, Dr. Seuss's birthday is next week. It's Dr.
Fun.
Yes. Dr. Seuss's birthday next week. They are in my daughter's daycare, they are doing Dr. Seuss week. Every day they're going to have a Dr. Seuss book reading. So that'll be exciting.
Yay.
And I got one question for all of you at home. Do you like green eggs and ham? Do you like them, Sam I am? Oh, man. We have some funny jokes. Oh, wow. Tamara says, would love to give you a signed copy. Wow. I would love that.
How exciting.
I would love that. If you gave me a signed copy of your book, I would make I would promote it on my page. I'd make a post about it and I would give you a shout out, and that would be amazing. I would love to have a signed copy of your book and see if Susie's actually smart. That's what I want to see. Is Susie smart? That'd be
Here we
awesome.
go. The 50 words in Green Eggs and Ham are A, am, and, anywhere, are, be, boat, box, car, could, dark, do, eat, eggs, fox, goat, good, green, ham, here, house, I, if, in, let, like, may, me, mouse, not, on, or, rain, Sam, say, see, so, thank, that, the, them, there, they, train, tree, try, will, with, would, you. That's it. 50 words.
Wow. That's
Go on,
awesome.
write a book with just those 50 words. That's my challenge to all of you.
That's awesome. Wow.
Such a talented fellow.
Yes. I'm trying to find something here really quick. Oh, there it is.
I'm lost in this too. The most famous quote of Dr. Seuss supposedly is, "Today you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you."
Oh my goodness, you just stole my next thing I was about to say, literally right out of my mouth. I was literally saying that was my favorite Dr. Seuss quote of all time, actually, because I think I've used that quote in my post before. I tell it to people all the time that there's no two people alike. You are you, who's truer than true, right? It's so true. I love it. That's a great line. And it's probably, I think that's from Cat in the Hat or something, or maybe not. Maybe it's from a different book. I forgot what book that's from. I don't know. All I know is that sometimes Horton hears a who and something like that. Whatever. You know what? When I always think of Dr. Seuss. I always think of Dr. Seuss when you whenever you say lines like "lurky who's" or "yay who's" or whatever, because I feel like that's
I'm very
yeah.
Seussical.
It is. You're right.
All right, let's go down the rabbit. Oh wait, Sandra's here. Stop on. Stop shaking. Let me just. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You steer any direction you choose. Right? It's joy, and I'm choosing to watch Sandra, who's been sitting there for who knows how long. Maybe they notice. Would you let me? There it is. Oh, there it is.
Hello, Sandra.
Oh my god. That's so funny. Yeah, I had bad connection today.
Oh, there we go.
All right, I think we're back. We were kind of cutting out a little bit, but now we are all here together. I love it. Sandra's rocking the Victoria's Secret pink getup going on here. I
know
love
people
that.
hate on it. People hate on it, but you know what?
Here too.
I bought this in my 50s, not in my 20s, so it's okay.
Hey, let him hate on it. I like the pink line. I think it's cool. They make all that cool stuff, so I love that. So, let's see. Tamara says, "What do you guys think of Peppa the Pig?" You know what? I don't know too much about Peppa the Pig, and I don't think my daughters watch too much of Peppa the Pig either. My daughter watches like Cocomelon. What else does she watch? A few different things. Actually, she likes Barney, the "I Love You" song, which is pretty cool because Barney was like what we grew up with, right? So, yeah, that's cool.
No, that's after my time.
Well, okay.
I was Sesame Street was the Big Show and Zoom, but that was in Canada, so I don't know if that was in the States at all.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Zoom,
she likes
Zoom.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. No, there's all these new shows now. I remember we had some weird shows growing up. We had like Teletubbies, which I was like, I'll never let my kids watch Teletubbies. Like, no way. Like, there's some weird stuff right there.
Hi, Tamara. That was so nice of you to say hi to me, and I don't even know you. That's so sweet. Hi.
Oh, that's nice.
Hi, Trevor. Hi, Tanya's here. Hi, Tanya.
Tanya's here. Trevor's here. Shout outs to Trevor doing his thing with the 344 show. Love it.
Right.
He's been doing it every single day. Let's see. Oh yeah, Trevor says on PBS. Yes. The shows are on. All the shows are on PBS.
Yes.
You know, it was a great show on PBS. I remember growing up and Arthur was on PBS. Arthur was a fun show. Arthur the Aardvark. I remember that show.
Yes, Arthur was fun.
Let's see.
So
Anybody
many
else
good
wants to
shows.
join? Yes, this is great. I love this. We got a lot of people coming on here today and joining us today. So how's the weather out in Mexico today, Sandra?
Tonight,
Honestly, it's such a blessing this time of year because it's perfect weather. It's honestly in the morning it's really cool, which in Canada would be a day you would be wearing shorts, but of course I'm climatized now after 25 years, but I go out in the morning. I get up around between 4 and 5 depending on the day, or 4 and 6 depending. But I have a scarf and socks and a jacket, and then by 10 o'clock I'll go on the beach with shorts. It's just incredible. So I would say goes from maybe 18, 19 degrees Celsius to 27 within a couple of hours. It's perfect weather. And the reason I say that is because in the summers here, it can go up to, 40 degrees, like over 100 degrees, but only for a couple of months. And then the rest of the year is perfect. So you got to deal with the shit, and it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, deal with
And
the shit.
an occasional hurricane,
Yeah.
occasional hurricane here and there, but it's good.
I love it.
I think we have an average of 342 days of sun. I'm good with that. I remember somebody posted today about the seasons, like, which season is your favorite? And I go, sun and more sun, because I came from 4 seasons and I don't miss it. I don't miss it at all.
Well,
just saying.
I don't know what states have 4 seasons in them, because I always say Illinois. We don't. It's like I said. We have winter too much, and then a little bit of spring, and it feels like it's winter again. So I don't know about
That
4
was
seasons either.
Toronto. Chicago is Toronto. Or Illinois. Sorry, I just think of, when I hear Illinois, I think of Chicago, but it's like Toronto was. We would have. I remember my husband would say, we've got 1 month of summer, and usually the weekends are when it rains, and then during the week when you're working, it's nice. it's like,
of course.
So
It's always
when we
nice when
moved
you're
to
working.
Mexico, it was like we never complained about the weather ever again.
Right. Awesome. Well, just shout out here. Tanya says, Trevor says Zoom was on PBS. Yes. Channel 11, good old PBS. Tanya, thank you. Says she sent me a client to help with her job search. I appreciate that. All referrals are welcome when it comes to jam sessions with Jamie. Quick plug. Just shouting out right there. Thank you so much for sending me a client. I appreciate it. Hopefully they mention you so I can let them know that we know each other. And let's shout out Tanya's show too. What's your story? I love that. Tanya's doing some great things. What's your story? Tanya says she had Mr. Green Jeans. I don't think what is Mr. Green Jeans? Does anybody know what Mr. Green Jeans is? I don't know.
Mr. Green Jeans.
Yeah.
Wasn't that? Oh yes, I remember. Wasn't that Mr. Dress Up and Mr. Green Jeans, or was that a different show? I can't remember. Tanya, you have to tell us more. And I want to just shout out to Tamara. She says, I wanted to say I'm publishing my dream journal by March 13th, but I might have to extend the date till June. By the way, that's a really good date because my birthday is March 12th, so that's a good omen for you. Yeah.
Oh wow. Well, it's a good.
I'm almost 60.
Actually, it's a great omen. Tamara, it's a great omen for you because Sandra's birthday is March 12th and mine's 12 days after that, March 24th. So that's a better omen. So there you go. So see,
there you go.
I love it.
It's a good omen.
Here's a picture of Mr. Green Jeans, and I don't know, is it Captain Kangaroo?
Oh, Captain Kangaroo, yes.
Yes, look at this, Mr. Captain Kangaroo, Mr. Green Jeans.
Okay. Yes. I loved Jeans. Captain Kangaroo, and yes.
Yes.
Oh my God, yeah.
Look at this. Oh wow. Wow, yes. I remember Captain Kangaroo.
Captain Kangaroo was probably before my time a little bit, but I know who Captain Kangaroo is. I heard. Look at it.
You know the name.
There's a random leopard. What is that? That was like a leopard or something. That was Captain Kangaroo.
It's a Mr. Green Jeans doll.
Oh, Mr. Green Jeans doll.
Oh
see,
my
that
God,
just shows you
these toy things. Wow.
Oh my God.
Woo!
Once upon a time.
Captain Kangaroo. Wow.
I love this. They remember I made a post. What did I do? I made a post a long time ago about how I support the creators that are just starting, the underdogs, I called them. And I talked about Underdog, the TV show. Remember Underdog with his
Yes.
cape on? There's no, what is, I forgot what the line was. There's no jobs, something for Underdog. I forget what the slogan was, but Underdog was classic. Rocky and Bullwinkle. I remember that show too. That was a classic show. Man, so many good shows when we were growing up. It seems like things have changed so much. I remember the days waking up in the morning and wanting to watch Saturday morning cartoons all the time on ABC at the time and whatnot. And
Yeah.
they always had like the commercials were always like, after these messages, we'll be right back. And it was like all these like fun like ABC like cut scenes, right? And like it was just so much fun to watch. And I feel like I don't know, I feel like we don't have that anymore. I feel like they don't have like Saturday morning cartoons anymore like they used to. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I feel like I don't see them on TV anymore.
I wouldn't know because
I don't watch TV anymore.
I watch TV on demand. I'm in Mexico, so I have a VPN to get TV that I want to see. But Tanya says Jamie's too young.
I am not that young. I will be 40 in March. Okay, I'll be 40 in March. All right, so that'll be my big 40. I'm going to Florida for a family vacation for several days, and I'm going over to California for a week. So I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks actually around my birthday. I'm really excited for that. So it should be a good time.
That's awesome.
So any of my peeps in Florida, anybody in Florida or in California, if you want to hang out and say hi, I'd be more than welcome to have some food with you and just meet up and get some sun.
LA, you said, I think.
Yes, I'll be in LA for a week. Yes, so looking forward to that.
Tanya's got to drive up from San Diego to go there.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Come on up from San Diego. I've been to San Diego one time in my life, and it was beautiful. I loved San Diego. I went to San Diego. I went to the zoo out in San Diego, and that was like the greatest zoo I ever been to. Like it was like I literally got like 10 miles of walking in one day from that zoo. Like it was crazy.
San Diego is my favorite place in the United States. Not that I've been everywhere. I've been like as a child, my parents, we used to drive through different states. But as an adult, because I can drive from here to San Diego in 2 days, and I can get, I can actually, it's 21 hours, but you can't drive the Baja at night because there's no lights from La Paz, which is 2 hours from where I live, all the way up to Ensenada because there's no lights. So if you drive in the dark and you're going at the speed limit, you might hit a cow. Like you can't see them. There's no lights. It's very dangerous. But so I usually, stay overnight and then you drive up the next day. So unless you're an adventurous person, which I am not, then don't drive at night. It's just like don't hit a cow. It's just not worth it.
Don't hit a cow. No.
Underdog. Who knows who the voice of Underdog was? That's a quiz. Tanya, you know?
Let's see. Actually,
it was a question on Friends. Who is the voice of Wally Cox? Sorry, I just gave it away. So Wally Cox was it, but Chandler said, who was the voice of Underdog? And he said Wally Cox. And I was like, that was so cool because Friends was a show that even though I'm older than most people that are doing this, like Jamie, for example, I know Wendy and I were closer in age, but Friends was a really, really important show in my life. And most people can relate to Friends because it was just like iconic show. And Daniel and I used to watch that show every single night over and over again from the day it aired to the day he passed away. And it was up in maybe 2 weeks prior to his passing that he says, I don't because he didn't want to laugh anymore by that time. But that's what made him happy was he wanted to go to sleep. He says, I want to watch Friends so that I can go to sleep laughing. And it would make him laugh. And no matter, even when he was really, really sick. So the show means so much to me, although I haven't watched it since he passed because it was kind of our show to watch.
Yeah.
But it was like, that's why I always say, like, enjoy whatever you can and take those moments and just like laugh as much as you possibly can and make the most of it. And life is there's so many treats and amazing things. And that show to me is so, so very special because I mean, I know all the lines. Like, it's just like, oh, I know
Yeah.
that show. I know what somebody was like. I know what she was wearing. I know what she said. You know, like it's
Like an
it's
encyclopedia of Friends.
yeah. Same with Mary Tyler Moore because I grew up with Mary Tyler Moore, and that was my parents' show.
Yeah.
But I just rewatched the whole series the last 2 months. I just rewatched the Mary Tyler Moore show from the 70s, and it was like
Wow.
the last show, I just cried my eyes out because I said that it's so amazing how things can make you so emotional in such a good way, you know, in a good way. And as I wrote in my post, like crying is a good thing, you know, it's a release, and it just makes you kind of connect in a way that you can't, you know, because I always say this, I'm alone in Mexico with my dog. So whatever I can get to, you know,
Oh,
to bring me to a place, you know, it's
yeah.
cool.
I love what you said about just enjoying life. And for me, it's like, yeah, material. I used to, I mean, I used to love all the materialistic things, right? All the newest stuff and buying things. I still do love all that stuff, right? But I mean, like,
Yeah.
I've grown over the last years, and having my daughter is really waking me up to like realize that like memories and experiences, there's nothing more enjoyable than that. Like anytime you can take pictures of something and have memories and have albums of pictures and things that you can look at, like that's so important to me. That's why, like, when I started my career coaching stuff, like, yeah, I'm really not making the money that I was making in the corporate world. I would take a lot of jam sessions for me with the price I charge to make what I was making in the corporate world. But for me, my return on investment's coming from now getting my life back, like being able to spend more time with my family, go and travel when I want to travel with our family and do things, and not have to worry about someone telling me I can't take time off or things like that. Like, that's what to me is important right now. So like I'm enjoying all these experiences and knowing that I'm going to be 40, next year or in March, right? And I just want to like enjoy as much as I can while I can, because you never know when like you said, and I don't want to talk about your husband, obviously, things, but like, you never know when your health can happen, right? So you got to enjoy the memories you have, and realize that the things you're buying are nice now, but they're going to be old eventually, and your memories are going to last forever. And that's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
That's the way I live life.
Well, we love the things, you know. We used to, that was the one thing, we used to drive up to San Diego and we would buy all the things. And
The
it was
things.
fun. And it was fun, you know.
It
It
is.
was, we had such a good time. We had such a good life for such a long time. And it's okay. You know, shit happens. And I swear a lot and I don't care. But it does. Life happens, and you have and I sat in pity for a while, but you know, it's like what did that do for me? It's like it was a normal part of the grieving process, but then it gets to a point where, well, who's going to pay the rent now? Like, you got to pay the rent. You've got to eat. You know, and so I'm so grateful for the small things. Like today, I was so grateful. I went to Costco because I got my Topo Chico. Love my Topo
Yeah, you
Chico.
love your Topo Chico.
My favorite
You do.
drink. That's my I love my wine. I'm having my wine now, but it's Friday night. But Topo Chico is the most amazing mineral water ever. Just like, they should send it to me. It's so good, so refreshing, and I buy it in bulk there. And one case, which is 6 large liter bottles, is like, you know, $5, whereas I can buy one bottle for $5 in a regular store here. It's
Wow.
crazy. Like go to
You,
Costco, people, for certain things to go to Costco. The rest of the stuff, get somewhere else. But
yeah.
126 pesos. It's ridiculous, you
You
know.
you go to Costco for the mineral water. I go to Costco for the hot dog soda combo. We are not the
Samples.
same. We are not the same.
And my wine. I get a case. I
Yeah.
get a case of wine for 499 pesos, and a case of wine is, so what? It's six bottles. I mean, you know,
Wow.
but it's good.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's awesome.
So wine and
Wow.
water at Costco.
Yeah, I love it. The Costco promotion. I go to Costco for the samples, actually. What am I talking about? The samples are the best part, all right? Go to
I don't
every
do
aisle.
any samples. I don't do the samples. Well, you know me, I'm a health freak, so I don't do any samples. But
I get it.
yeah.
I get it. Makes sense. Tanya says how about Pokey and at first she said Pokey and Grumpy and I was like, who's Grumpy? And then she said Gumby. I do remember Gumby, the green Gumby clay guy with Pokey the horse. Who could forget
Bill.
that?
Oh no, Mr. Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to do the Eddie Murphy. I'm Gumby, damn it. On Saturday Night Live.
Speaking of the clay guys, what was it, Gumby and Pokey? I remember another show with clay characters. It was Wallace and Gromit. Do you remember those guys too? Wallace was the old, yes. Wallace was the older man, and Gromit was the dog, right? So, too funny. Yes. Oh, Tamara says, "I'm jealous, Sandra. I wish I was where you are." Oh, she wishes she was in Mexico with you.
It's just down south, just across the border. It's waiting. Did you make a post?
That was
about
my
that
post.
recently?
Anytime you want to come, you can move anywhere you want to go.
Yeah, you just made a post about that, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I post about everything and anything.
All right, guys. I am fried from my struggles to survive, but I showed up. I'm alive, and we had a wonderful Yay Day today. Thank you so much.
This was a lot of fun. Yes.
And we'll see about next week if I have to, do work, some job or something, or if we can continue for March. We'll just play it by ear, and hopefully we'll have a yay. It might be an hour earlier, or I don't know. We'll figure it out next month.
Let's do it. Everyone have a good rest of the night, and let's march in next month on with some motivation. Let's have some fun. TamingYourTension.com.